We've been waiting for this one for what seems like a really, really, really long time, but we've been playing it non-stop since the demo. Twisted Metal for PS3.
The bash myself.
Are you okay?
And the fucking schnoz. So Twisted Metal is back. It's been gone a while. Twisted Metal Black was the last installment, I believe, in 2001.
Too long.
Too long. And yeah, it's back, and it's pretty much the same.
Pretty much, definitely, completely.
Yes.
That's not a bad thing.
Not at all. Not at all a bad thing. I mean, there hasn't been a good car combat. There hasn't been car combat games in general
at all
in years. So just having one back and it being the same is just like, I mean, it's not revolutionary, but at the same time, it's just like, I haven't played one of these in so fucking long. Oh, look at this. There's another one.
I think that's why I like it.
Yeah, me too. It's definitely, you know, a change. You know, it's not a first-person shooter. It's not a fucking adventure game. It's just drive around a car and blow shit up.
I've complained that it doesn't do anything new, and it does feel like you're playing kind of the same game. It's an old game. It doesn't do anything new and exciting with the PlayStation 3 or any next-gen type of gameplay ideas.
So getting into it, Twisted Metal is exactly how it was. You know, if you love Rob Zombie and you love horror movies, this game is a game for you. Cause it pretty much has the same vibe as it always has since the first one when it came out in '95. It's just, you know, the horror kids like love it, I feel like.
Yeah, the live-action cutscenes are really, really cool.
Yeah, they're live-action cutscenes now, and no one seems to like them in other reviews, but I personally love them. I think it's really cool. It has like a grindhouse type of effect, and it's cool. Bloody, it's cool. You know, it's just.
It's more of what you expect though from Twisted Metal, like beat a couple levels, watch a cutscene, beat a couple levels, watch the end scene, and you're done. The only thing is that it only does it with 3 characters in this one instead of a plethora, if you will, like the old games. That's
definitely my biggest downfall with the game. I mean, like the cars from the previous games are still there, but the characters aren't there. But there are so many like memorable characters, like Mr. Kane and Son.
Yeah.
You know, or Axel, the vehicles here.
But Axel's not in it. So
like all these characters they're not in this game, which is quite upsetting.
But it's because of it being multiplayer focused, and you know you are a gang instead of a character.
But
which leads to the multiplayer.
The multiplayer, as of right now, is pretty much broken.
The matchmaking is really, really not good.
I have had the game since the day it came out. It's been a few days now. I've played 5 matches total. 4 of those I got kicked out halfway through due to network connections. 1 of those I actually finished. And, you know, it's pretty aggravating because, you know, you don't finish the match, you don't get all the XP, and I never level up, and I can never move on to different tiers and unlock certain cars and this and that and that and this.
It's so hard to find a friggin' match to play in. It's so frustrating. You just keep getting network errors and network errors.
But David Jaffe has released a statement on YouTube saying that
the creator of the game.
They're aware of the problem and they're trying to fix the problem.
And he said he's really sorry, and if we think he sucks, that's okay.
Because he says that he does suck.
Yeah, cool guy.
Yeah, definitely. He's handling it very well.
He did ship a broken fucking matchmaking game, so
but
that hurts because it's a $60 game.
Exactly. But the multiplayer is so good and so addicting that I will still put up with the bullshit. Like I will still put up and like try and like get into a to a game. You know, and I called Jake numerous times complaining about it. Just saying I want to take the fucking game and just, you know, just fucking snap it and just destroy it and just kill it because it pissed me off so goddamn much. But it's still so good that I crave it. I need it. Like I need to like get on it. It's so different. It's so good.
The disc didn't snap.
I don't care.
I thought discs snap when you.
They're hard to snap. My fucking hands hurt.
So yeah, Twisted Metal is a lot of fun. When the multiplayer does work, I fucking love it. It's really great. You know, it's people driving around in cars and shooting each other. I really can't wait for the multiplayer to be easier to get into matches because
it's all I want right now.
The maps are fantastic, the gameplay, the controls are hard to get into, but
once you master the controls, you feel like you've mastered this game. Like I'm fucking good at Twisted Metal. Like I know what I'm doing, you know. The
game sounds good.
Soundtrack's
looks okay. Awesome. It looks okay, but it plays great.
Yeah.
And that's what matters.
One thing that does unfortunately suck is that for Twisted Metal, what you get in this package, and besides the Axel DLC that you guys got if you pre-ordered it,
that's it.
This is it. No DLC, no extra maps,
no DLC planned at all.
Because David Jaffe is actually leaving.
Eat, Sleep, Play.
Leaving Eat, Sleep, Play, but he is gonna stay around just to fix all the bugs, like fix matchmaking and shit like that.
Yeah, you better fix that.
Yeah, right. But what you get for your $60, that's it. And really, there is a good amount of shit in here for $60. There's a good amount of cars. There's a good amount of like
maps.
There's a good amount of maps, you know?
Yeah, the maps are great.
So, you know, the first game in a while where I spend $60 and I feel like I'm actually getting a good amount of content and I have to wait a month to download the rest.
That's good, yeah.
You know, it's not like an Alan Wake where, hey, you beat the game. But if you don't download these extra 2 pieces of DLC, you're not gonna know what happens in the story.
Stupid.
So, hooray for Jaffe for making me feel like actually my $60 got me a good amount of shit. Although the matchmaking doesn't work. So for this game, we would happily pay $40. $40 solely based off of the matchmaking being broken upon release. If the matchmaking was working, the multiplayer was working, I would have gladly paid $60 for it if it was working.
Despite a lot of things we don't like about it, we are big fans of Twisted Metal, and it's a lot of fun.
Yes.
So, you know, our complaints don't mean a lot because it's just a fun as hell game. Let us know what you guys think of Twisted Metal. Are you guys playing it too? Are you guys having problems? Or are you all getting into matches? Or do you not even have a PlayStation? Let us know, please, because we really like this game and we want to talk about it and stuff. So, boom.
So, boom.